Hi, and welcome to Carolina Women. We are here today at Custom Audio Video with our good friends. Ian has joined us. Erin Lentz is here.
Hi,
and
Ian.
Our guest, Hannah Rogers, is here from Southern Sky Recovery. Thank you so much for coming over and chat with us. But what we're going to do real briefly is chat about Southern Sky Recovery and tell us a little bit about what it is, what you all do. And then we're going to talk specifically about women and treatment.
Absolutely, yeah. We're an all-inclusive outpatient center, primary for substance abuse. We do therapeutic groups all throughout the day, as well as individual sessions to help people get back on their feet when they're starting over when it comes to recovery.
Talk to us. You were saying, Erin and I were talking before, that oftentimes for women, it's really tough. They're hesitant to go into treatment. What are some of the reasons that they're hesitant?
Absolutely. I think that women overall feel more pressure than men do when it comes to the day-to-day.
You can jump in if you disagree.
Yeah. Housekeeping, taking care of kids, pets, just that responsibility. So they are more hesitant because they do feel like all the pressure is on them.
And so what do you all do? How do you kind of mitigate that?
Yeah, so we have 3 groups throughout the day. We have our early morning, our midday, and our night. So our mothers can get the kids off to school, do what they need to do, and attend that midday group. Our professionals can come at night after work. So
you say a group, so what is exactly the treatment plan when they get there?
Sure, so we have our 3 groups throughout the day. It's a max of 12, and it's all different things from different relapse prevention, coping, education. We even have our nurse practitioner come in and help with anxiety and ways to get through that as well.
So one of the things I think is interesting is really a more broad spectrum view of what Southern Sky is and why it's so important. It's the first real treatment center that we've
And
had.
it's outpatient.
Go ahead, you can share. 'Cause it's a little bit more than that.
And the other thing I noticed you said is substance abuse. It's not alcohol abuse. There's more to it than that.
Oh yes, we do all substances.
Okay.
Anything that's mind altering.
So is it a co-ed group, however?
It is.
Okay,
Yes.
so you do accommodate women, but you go to the group and it's open to men and women.
Men and women, yes.
Okay.
And we have all ages too, which is cool. We have as young as 19 all the way up to the 70s. So it's a really good perspective for everyone.
So talk to us about someone who would be interested in just chatting to you, finding out if it's appropriate. Because I would imagine people are hesitant to walk through the door.
Absolutely. So our intake line is open 24/7. Any of us are happy to discuss the scheduling, the programming, what that looks like cost-wise too. We never want that to be a barrier, so we do have options for that as well.
And talk to us a little bit more about that. You do accept insurance, and who is a good candidate for you?
Sure. Anyone that has just either come out of a detox center themselves, or they are seeing someone one-on-one and they feel like it's not enough support and accountability. So anyone that's just looking for help and support.
So do you do PHP, IOP? Explain a little bit about that.
Sure. So our partial hospitalization program, PHP, is from 9 to 3, and it's 5 days a week. So the only difference between that and going to an inpatient is you get to go home at
Exactly.
night.
And so it's oftentimes really much more convenient for people who are working and, just don't want to leave home. And then an IOP is an intensive outpatient.
Yes.
And that's where you have 3 different time slots,
Time
correct?
slots, yes. It's 3 hours, 3 days a week.
And does the staff rotate to kind of facilitate all the groups?
Yeah, our 5 therapists interchange. They switch out the groups so you get different perspectives. And we also have Allison, our peer support specialist, who's also a woman in recovery. And she...
What is that? Peer
Oh, yeah.
support?
Peer support.
It's a separate
Mentoring?
certification. It's a separate certification that basically people can come to you, and it's a little bit less of on a clinical level. And that she can help with resumes, legal advocacy, just walking through everyday challenges that you might be scared with, helping students get back into school, stuff like that. And she herself can give that advice.
So you are not alone. I mean, there's someone there to help. And
I just won
Yes,
an
tell them.
award
Exactly.
at the Chamber of Commerce
Yes.
Awards for best business.
Best New Business of 2022,
Amazing.
which is amazing.
Did you know that, Ian?
I did not.
And they're your neighbors.
I know. That's great.
Did you know that
That's great.
WHHI won also?
No.
Yes,
So
you're
there's
sitting in the company.
Well, somebody else in this building won one also.
Really?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, a bunch of Golden Oyster winners here. I love it. Stay with us. There's a lot more to come. You're not going to want to miss this show here on Carolina Women.